Hi, I decided to make a little video about why everyone, yes, including you, should become an art collector. What is the nature of art collection? First of all, this is something I realized lately. Normally, we think art collection or collecting an art is about collecting a piece of artwork. You get a piece, you put it somewhere, and it's about you and the piece. But actually, if you look at this, collecting an artwork is about endorsing an artist. It's about connecting with a person and that person's creativity. Whether you take this piece of work and you put it on some place or not, doesn't matter actually. The act of collecting the artwork is about endorsing the creativity of a specific artist with whom you resonated. That is a green light that you gave to someone who is doing non-functional work, because you can see that people who are doing art, you cannot eat these works, let's say normally, and it's not functional, it's not bread and butter. People don't really need it if they could well do without it, let's say like that. But without art, without the aspect of creative exploration, society would have become a very dry, functional, logical place, because you take away all the juice. So we need art to thrive and feel society in a way. But we know that artist is not being an artist is not an easy thing. So you might have come across this experience that you like some piece of art. You look at, let's say, a price in the physical world, I'm saying, and it costs $1,000, $2,000 or more, whatever. And you look at it and you say, man, this is, at least half of my monthly income. I'm not going to put half of my monthly income to take something, even if it looks nice, and put it somewhere. It asks from you an investment upfront that is maybe too large for you to make a step. So in that sense, a lot of people never get to look at art as a certain thing of engaging financially with. You just say, okay, I like it, you enjoy it, wherever you saw it, and you're gone. And there is a very little market or a pool of people that participate in financing and endorsing artists. So why I decided to record this video is because I think this could change with what has happened recently in the art market. What has happened in the digital market recently is this. People before that did work digitally, digital art, or a digital representation, a picture of their physical art, your maximum you could do with this is maybe make a poster and sell it, or get a commission to do some digital work, and that was about it. But now, with the invention of NFTs, people can sell actually their digital art. It's like a collectible thing. You could have a collection of digital art, you could collect different art digitally and have your collection on a website that you can display. Even if you want to, you can resell it. So an investment from this perspective becomes very different. And there is a second aspect to this. For example, an artist that wants to make, let's say, $1,000 on their creation, instead of let's say looking for that one person who's going to put out that $1,000 to get this piece, with the NFTs, the artist creates a number of editions, whatever number of editions they want to create, and that number basically slashes the cost. So if you create 100 editions of this $1,000 that you wanted to make out of that one piece, you can make basically 10 editions. Each person pays $100 and they have each edition of that artwork. This is an investment. This is an endorsement. You've supported the artist's creativity. You've given them a green light to keep doing what they are doing. Dig in their creativity, explore, make beautiful, meaningful, challenging things, and move society on the realm of certain inner development, which is not about functionality. A very important aspect of life, if everything about life was a functional, you can imagine, you just go and make some, get your food, and that's all your life is about. So it's not about that. There is more to life than just functionality. So art is a vehicle of that, and we need art to thrive. So the point is that with the NFTs, a new digital economy, a new economy around this creative, let's call it a new creative economy, has emerged, in which a lot more people can participate. That's why I'm recording this video, that people can get a point, those who have not been exposed to this, those who have never had this idea, that there is a way to get involved in this. Let's go into this example that I brought. Let's say an artist wants to make $500 or whatever, let's say dollars, on a specific work they have created. They spent a certain amount of time, they made this piece, they want to make $500 on this. So upon their own decision, they could make this decision that they want to make it easy for people to collect their work, and they say, okay, I want, my piece to be $5, let's say, per edition. I want an individual person who want to have this piece, one edition of this piece. All they have to do is spend $5 and they can have a piece of this. So they make a certain number of editions. In this case, if it's 500, the total value they want to get out of this is they make 100 editions and $5 each. So an individual person who comes across this piece of work, they can just make $5 of investment, and that's an endorsement for this artist. So now basically you, instead of waiting for the one person who was going to come and buy this one piece for $500 and become the owner of this, you just gather up 100 people and they just make that same final sum. But now 100 people get to have this work, and all of these 100 people are part of this creative economy. They own it. These works that they collect are visible in a certain place. It's called their wallet. It's a visible website where you have all your work that you collected. You can resell it. That's also very important. The creative economy allows you to become immediately a reseller. For example, if you buy an artwork somewhere physically and you put it in your home, and let's say you want to resell it, where will you go to resell it? In the physical world, these economies where sales is happening, you're not hooked up to these things. You're not linked to them. If you say, okay, I have a piece of this art, you don't even know where would you go to sell something. You need to know those places where auctions are happening, where galleries are. How will the gallery take your work? There is a certain infrastructure that's established in the physical world where art is traded, and you may be not part of it. Most likely you're not. Even if you wanted to, you would be struggling figuring out how you can resell a work, if ever that was on your mind. But with this new economy, both reselling is easy for you. You're part of this creative economy, so you are a participant in the financial flow. You're a supporter at a possibility for you, if you just love art, to support, endorse artists that you resonate with. Many such artists you can endorse at a minimal cost for you, and you can feel good, you can enjoy this art, you can show this art, you can share this art, you can keep it. So, and the most important thing, lots and lots of artists get to be supported in this way. You understand, in the physical world, for an artist to sell something, I'm an artist, I know this very well. It's a big hustle. You gotta know where you have to go. If you have to go into some big event, you have to hire a little place, you gather all your work, you maybe invest $800 or something to rent a little booth in those, fairs and stand there. To go around with galleries is a big mess. You knock on a gallery's door and you say, I want to have my art represented. They've been knocked out like this for so many times. They don't even care about these things. They got immune to this. And I have done this, at my own time, and I know the experience. So for an artist, then, you just have to post it on your social media and you hope somebody's going to call you and say, I want to buy this work. But you also know social media is a place where the algorithm decides who sees what. You have to become a master of the algorithm itself to become visible, to become noticed. So it's a big thing. Even if you include all the social medias to get noticed, it's not a simple thing. But what I'm saying is, with this invention of NFTs, a lot of artists, could become supported. The creative economy and the creativity in society could be elevated in a big way, because there is a massive backing of the whole thing. So that's why I'm recording this video, so that people who are not part of this yet, because majority of people maybe don't even know what this NFT thing is. And I will recommend you have a little research. I will even put maybe a link up of one of the videos where I explain a little bit what this is. But you should definitely look it up, understand a little bit what this is. And coming back to the idea that if more and more people participate, that we create a reality where, let's say, in a couple of years' time, like you have your, applications for all the different social medias on your phone, you will have like an application for your art collection. And there you can go and support artists, collect some art, then you can sell your art, you can show your art, you can do what you want with your art, share your art on your social medias, enjoy this art, and become part of this creative movement. And at an affordable, reasonable cost, because in this free market, lots of artists, they make things very available. So collecting art has never been as meaningful, easy as it is now. Because like I said in the beginning of this video, collecting art is not about you got this piece and you put it on your wall, It is not about that. It's more about this relationship that you established with artists that you resonate. Imagine you're going in these social medias or these platforms where all of these artists are. So many artists are there. Each artist brings a certain perspective of seeing life, different things in life, in their own way. And it's very interesting just to see how someone else perceives. It's a great opportunity, it's a great privilege to have like a little peek through the eyes of someone else. Because creating something is like, sharing your screen, that you see, what you see, how you see, this inner screen. It's kind of a snapshot of the vision, the type of perception you have of things. How your imagination, works with your perception. It's like a little snapshot of that. You share that. Or maybe it's a video, or maybe something else. This creative play. So it's a fantastic thing what's happening, that there is this uprise and lots of artists could become motivated, encouraged to dig further and not become too worried about who will buy my work, where will I find the buyer, collector, because now more and more people are participating in this. So it will be very easy. They will just focus on their work, expressing their creativity, growing, and enhancing themselves. For that, we would need more people to be aware of this movement, more people to be part of this movement. Then it will become a very beautiful experience to be an artist in a society today, which is not the case, but it could be the case if more people join. So I hope this was interesting. I hope it triggered some things for you. You can do a little research and explore further what this NFT movement is about. And also, I will put in the description some links for you to have a look at, so that this will be sort of like an entrance to further research for you. Have a great day and stay inspired.